3 days before Marvel took the stage at D23, one of the studio's most sought-after actors vanished from the project. No warning, no official explanation. And just when everyone had given up trying to guess the villain's name, Marvel dropped a bombshell nobody, and I mean nobody, saw coming. And buried inside that cast list is a clue so dirty that if the theory I'm about to show you holds up, the Jean Grey you think you know might not even be real. Hit subscribe real quick, because today's video is a long one, in the best way. In the last 3 weeks, Marvel's had two massive moments. First, San Diego Comic-Con, with Ryan Gosling confirmed as the new Ghost Rider and a Black Panther 3 announced out of nowhere. Now, at D23 2026, the studio just dumped information everywhere. I pulled it all together, organized it, and I'm giving it to you exactly how you like it. Straight up, no filler, with the theories nobody else is talking about. Let's get into it. X-Men, the cast that took 7 years. Ever since Disney bought Fox back in 2019, there's been one question on everyone's mind. When do the X-Men show up in the MCU? 7 years later, on the night of Friday, August 14th, 2026, the answer finally landed, live on the Disney Entertainment Showcase stage. Sadie Sink, who already played Jean Grey in Spider-Man: Brand New Day, was confirmed as the heart of the team. Standing beside her, Kit Connor as Cyclops, Christopher Abbott as Professor X, Samara Weaving as Emma Frost, and Maya Boyd as Storm. And the pick nobody saw coming. Inde Navarrete landed Rogue, a role fan sites had already handed to someone else. The movie hits theaters May 5th, 2028, directed by Jake Schreier, the same guy behind Thunderbolts. But notice something. One name never made it to that stage. And that missing name is the exact reason this whole reveal almost didn't happen. Days before D23, word leaked that Charles Melton, the fan favorite pick to play Beast, had walked away from the project. No explanation. Rumors even claimed the entire cast reveal was in danger of getting scrapped. Spoiler, it didn't get scrapped. But Beast simply never showed up. Not one word about him. Kevin Feige, president of Marvel Studios, only said this is part of the main cast, meaning there's still someone hiding up their sleeve. The villain and the dirty theory. Now, the theory I promised you. At the very end of the presentation, a surprise video hit the screen. Adam Driver, dead serious, staring straight into the camera, revealing he's playing a character named Nathaniel Milbury. Except, Nathaniel Milbury is just a cover name. In the comics, his real name is Nathaniel Essex, or, as you probably know him, Mister Sinister. Mister Sinister is, without exaggeration, the most dangerous scientist in the mutant universe. A geneticist obsessed with perfecting mutants his own twisted way. And here's where it gets dirty. In the comics, Sinister creates a clone of Jean Grey, Madelyne Pryor, purely to manipulate Cyclops and get the child he needs for his genetic experiments. So think about it with me for a second. We've got Jean Grey confirmed, Cyclops confirmed, and Mister Sinister confirmed as the villain of the first movie. Coincidence? Maybe. But if the MCU decides to pull on that comic book thread, the Jean Grey you'll be watching on screen might not be as original as she looks. And if you think that's already heavy, wait until you see what Marvel just did to the villain about to tear the Avengers apart in December. Avengers. Doomsday. Robert Downey Jr. walked back onto the Marvel stage, except this time, it's not Iron Man, it's Dr. Doom. He came out alongside Chris Evans and Haley Atwell, Yes, Steve Rogers and Peggy Carter are back to premiere a new 2-minute trailer. And that trailer basically reads Doom his emotional last rites. The narration comes from Sue Storm, played by Vanessa Kirby. She tells the team that the Victor Von Doom they used to know, the brilliant, gentle one, is gone. That he lost everything he loved, and in the process, he didn't just get lost, he broke. In the next scene, Reed Richards confronts Doom in the middle of a leveled city, and Doom raises an army of Sentinels. Yes, those mutant hunting machines, straight from the dead. And for anyone missing a little comic relief in the middle of all this, Hugh Jackman sent in a video, with Deadpool whispering behind the camera, begging Marvel to squeeze Wolverine into the movie somehow. Because apparently, not even Deadpool can stay out of this one. Avengers. Doomsday hits theaters December 18th, 2026. But before Doom wrecks you emotionally, Marvel decided to mess with your head in a much more literal way. Vision Quest. Paul Bettany and James Spader took the stage to debut the first trailer for Vision Quest, the series closing out the trilogy that started with WandaVision and continued through Agatha all along. The trailer opens with Vision in his human body, working as a bartender. He notices the initials W plus V carved into the bar counter, Wanda and Vision, and mutters that he was a different person back then. At the end of his shift, he steps into a back closet and walks out the other side as the white android we all know, heading straight into his own mind. And inside that mind is an entire house, with Ultron, once again played by James Spader, now also in human form. And he's not alone. Jarvis, F.R.I.D.A.Y, Edith, basically every AI that's ever passed through the MCU lives inside Vision's head. On stage, Bettany joked that he's died so many times in the MCU, it's actually started complicating his long-term financial planning. Spader shot right back, saying everyone knows Ultron's always been fascinated by humanity. He just forgot to mention the part about trying to wipe it out. Vision Quest premieres October 14th on Disney+. And if you think Marvel only talked movies and shows, hold on, because there was news for your PS5 controller too. The game, and the warm-up for Doomsday. Insomniac Games, the same studio behind Spider-Man, dropped a new trailer for Marvel's Wolverine. The game puts Logan fighting alongside Jean Grey and Team X against some serious comic book heavyweights. Bolivar Trask, the man behind the Sentinels, Omega Red, and Lady Deathstrike. Release date, September 15th, PS5 exclusive. And here's the interesting part. While that's happening in games, Marvel's also warming up theaters. Avengers Endgame is heading back to the big screen September 25th, rebranded as Avengers Endgame Encore, with a brand new scene and a fresh post-credit stinger built specifically to connect straight into Doomsday. So basically, go back to the theater in September to relive the Avengers happy ending, and you might walk out with a brand new spoiler tucked under your arm. Marvel doesn't do anything for free. And if you walked through Marvel's booth at D23, you caught a taste of all this before it even hit the stage. The TVA, yes, the one from Loki, built out an experience with the actual costumes from Doom and Mystique, and tucked in the background, hidden, a cracked sign from the X-Mansion, right next to a massive Sentinel head. The big connection. Now let's put the pieces together, because this is where it all clicks. Doom raises an army of Sentinels in December in Doomsday. Months later, the X-Men officially show up in the MCU, in a world shaped by secret wars, with Mister Sinister himself as the villain. This wouldn't be the first time Marvel used the Sentinels as a bridge between the end of one Avengers era and the start of a mutant one. The theory gaining the most traction among fans right now is that Doomsday isn't just the end of the Multiverse Saga. It's literally the event that clears the way, narratively and visually, for the mutant world we'll see 2 years later. Doom's Sentinels could be the missing link between the two eras. And think about it. 7 years ago, this all started with Tony Stark snapping his fingers. Now, the same actor who brought Tony Stark to life is standing on the other side, raising an army to destroy the very heroes he helped create. That's not just a plot twist. That's basically poetry. The X-Men cast revealed, with a massive mystery still hanging over Beast, a Doctor Doom broken from the inside, about to raise an army against the Avengers. A Vision searching for who he really is, surrounded by his own memories. A brand new game, a strategic re-release, and a clone theory that could change everything you thought you knew about Jean Grey. Drop a like, tell me in the comments which one of these caught you the most off guard, and hit subscribe, because I'm going to keep digging up every leak, every theory, and every Easter egg to bring straight to you before anyone else does. And if you want to go deeper on where Doctor Doom actually came from, I've got a video linked right down in the description. My name's Fernanda, and I'll see you in the next frame.